Hey legal enthusiasts! Today I'm diving into the complex world of first-degree murder charges. First things first, what exactly is first-degree murder? Well, the most common definition is the deliberate and intentional killing of another person. It's the most serious type of murder and usually results in the harshest punishment: life without the possibility of parole or even the death penalty. So what factors lead to a charge of first-degree murder? There are a few key elements: premeditation, deliberation, willfulness, and felony murder. Each state has its own definition of first-degree murder, so this can vary by jurisdiction. Premeditation means the defendant had intended to kill the victim using careful and thoughtful deliberation. This requires time to reflect, deliberate, and weigh up the decision to kill. Prior planning and deliberation often go hand in hand. Courts will look for evidence that the defendant carefully planned the murder with the intent to kill. Other factors include whether there was any provocation from the victim, the actions and words of the defendant before and after the death, and whether there was any history between the defendant and the victim prior to the killing. Now let's talk about felony murder. This is a situation where someone can be charged with first-degree murder if a death occurs as a result of a felony, like robbery. An example is if a death occurs during a robbery, all participants in the robbery are equally guilty of murder, regardless of their role in the killing. They don't even have to be at the crime scene to be charged with felony murder. Here's a case that illustrates felony murder in action. In 2010, a Florida woman named Jennifer Mee contacted a young man on Facebook and arranged a date, but Jennifer's motive was robbery, not romance. During the mugging, the victim was fatally shot by one of her accomplices. Although Jennifer didn't pull the trigger, under Florida law, all participants in a fatal robbery are equally guilty of first-degree murder. The trio, including Jennifer, received life without parole sentences. Many people, including myself, believe that the sentence handed down to Jennifer far outweighs the circumstances of her case, namely, the lack of intent to kill. This raises the question, should judges have the discretion to consider the circumstances of each individual case rather than follow a rigid law? People have the ability to think, but a law does not. What do you think? Drop me a comment below and share your views. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more legal insights.